Boom, there it is. We're
There
live.
it is. Hi.
Listen, because I'm new to this live thing, I'm gonna have to go ahead and reintroduce myself along with my girl here, T. Um, Welcome to the channel, T. It's just Rhonda 01, except for not today. I'm not just by myself. I'm here with my niece Tamika. Y'all could call her T.
Hey y'all.
We're gonna go ahead and get into these ladies of Atlanta. So, based on the fact that I had to start this thing all over again, T, what did you think?
hmm
How did you feel about the show?
I love the first episode. So far, they're giving me what I need. I've been needed a revamp for so long. I was tired.
It was definitely like watching a different show, except not.
hmm hmm You can make a little something, something. We'll
I was,
see. First episode, really
yeah,
good.
I was feeling it. Um, Portia standing on the rooftop, bundles flowing in the wind over here.
Child, I don't feel sorry for Portia. I don't. I'm sorry. Portia went away and came back and thought that we was gonna forget the whole everything that happened, and we wasn't even gonna discuss that this season.
Oh, but somebody
Lies,
gonna make sure it gets discussed.
lies.
Somebody not about to let Portia slide, but we can get to that. Um,
Yeah.
Portia's over here trying to figure out how she gonna keep this house. The people said that Simon put a cease and desist on her, so she cannot film in the house.
Now I thought that she got the okay, so maybe later on we'll see her in the house.
Maybe.
He ain't got no say so now anyway, so I mean, she can do what she want to do.
Things went really left when ICE came over
Yeah.
there, held this man, retained this man. I don't feel sorry for Simon either. Um,
Mm-mm. So
I
this is
mean,
Simon been on the run since the 80s.
well, time's up. They was over here talking about Portia called ICE, and I was like, I don't think she did that. I don't think anybody
She didn't
needed to
have
do that.
to. He advertised himself all on TV. He did that all of his lonesome. They was like, he right there.
And he stayed down to the internet. He was ready.
Mhm.
I think it's hilarious that he was so ready to be over here talking all the smack when this show started. Unfortunately, he is retained, detained, whatever they do with the people.
He got his karma too.
Hmm.
Boom. Boom.
There it is. So Sterling Hall, what do you think about that?
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love the big kitchen. I thought that was nice. I love that room they were in at the end. I thought that was beautiful. Go Shamia. Who knew?
I
Who
didn't
knew
know,
the
but
friend?
I'm happy she's here now. I really wish there was no need to be wasting time with Marlo and Sheree and the chateau and things like. Cause Shamia seems like she got the thing going on over here. She's been with this man for a year, so it's not like she just discovered anything over here.
Right, right. And then honestly, now watching it, now my mind went backwards with all of that in the past with Portia, and I was like, this is what Portia was chasing. Let's be honest. All this time,
Why she wouldn't go to the wedding and stuff? Cause
she
she was
wouldn't go to the wedding, none of that. She was chasing this. This the lifestyle she been after. And she didn't want her to get the limelight. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy to me is it's not like Portia was broke. I feel like it's very weird to be that
Mm-mm.
envious of somebody who I mean, she got a lot, she does, but so do you.
They grew up together. It's probably always been a little lightweight competition. And I'm not even gonna say so much on Shamia end because Shamia just seemed like a cool, laid back, she cool with everybody type person as we see on here.
Well,
However,
I saw a little bit of her on I'm sorry, my people have lost their minds over there. So they got the dog worked up. So if you hear background noise, it's because my family don't have no type of decorum.
It's
Anyway,
fine. It's fine. My
um, Shamia was
sorry.
entertaining and oh, you there? There you go. Shamia was entertaining. She's dancing. She's
Yeah,
singing. She's been in movies. All the things that Portia wanted to do seems like Shamia was over here doing.
everything. Child.
So, what did you think of Shamia's confessional looks? Let's get into the confessional looks. I want to like make sure we touch on those things. She had a black one. She had a like powder puff colored suit, blush colored suit, and then she had a beautiful orange dress over there at the end. So, which was your favorite confessional look for Shamia?
I paid them no mind. I gotta go back and look at them. None of these girls left anything to be desired. I'm sorry. I think Shamia is a beautiful girl, though. But I
You
really
mean her
paid none
look?
of their professional looks. Huh?
Portia had on like some fluffy, feathery thing and some squish titty thing. You know whose look I did like was Kelly, the pink dress. I thought that was pretty.
The pink at the end?
Yeah, she had the same confessional look throughout, but I liked her pink
Okay.
confessional look. But you could go back and check those out. Shamia
Hmm.
had many. I'm not sure how I feel about Shamia's style just yet. It's a lot of titties. These girls and all these titties, and they be pushed up out of their clothes, and it's hard to tell whether you like the dress or not because they don't fit right.
There's a whole lot going on that I don't really care for as far as the looks. Everybody just look like they got off the table. Everybody. It's a whole
And
lot.
it looked like they brought a picture of Tamar when they went in the office. They all look like Tamar.
Except
You
for
can pick how you want it, ladies, but to me, it's
Charles
all
Oakley. Charles Oakley's wife looks like Fatima from The Shy, and I need y'all to look that up. Put the pictures side by side. It's the same chick. I'm telling you.
Fatima also looks like Tamar. They all it's the cheeks and thing. I'm like, these girls are so young to be doing so much. I don't Atlanta, come on.
What is that gonna look like in a couple of years?
Mm-mm.
Like Kim Zolciak? A hot mess?
And they all look a mess. But I mean, I'm
Mm-mm.
guessing it's an Atlanta thing. Um, I ain't been there in a while, but it looks like this, 2.0 at this point. So Shamia has two children, and one of her daughters she had through surrogate who has some challenges. I did hear her say that her daughter is definitely improving and will meet all her milestones, but at this point she's had to have a lot of surgeries. So
Mm-hmm.
thanks goodness she got all that money because
Yeah.
when you don't have no insurance and things, child.
And then she said she wanna have another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now her and
Yeah.
Candy use the same surrogate, they said.
Well, then it makes you wonder, like, even with just a regular person, you know what I'm saying, having babies back to back, how many can you really
How
have
many can
before
you
stuff
do?
start going wrong?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they tell you when you keep on having them, now, it gets a little bit more um risky to keep having all these multiples. So we
It's
don't know how many
risky.
this woman had had.
And also I wonder like emotionally how many times can you do that and then deliver this baby and pass it on to the mother, you know what I mean?
Right,
I feel like at
right.
some point it has to take a toll on you.
I wouldn't be able to do it, but somebody
Not
got to
over and
do it
over and
for a
over again. I
blessing.
feel like if I was able to do it for somebody that I cared about, child, let me stop.
Hmm.
I did good to push out my own. I don't think I could do it for somebody else. I don't think that's in me.
Mm-mm.
She been with her man for 10 years. She says she pooped in his bathroom and she never left after that. So,
Hey, and when she came back, he gave her wipes. That's what's up.
huh. He liked her.
He liked that girl.
Well,
Look, they look cute together.
they do. And
Mhm.
and her oldest daughter, I mean, that's his twin all day long.
Mhm. Mhm.
I was kind of thrown off a bit, I'm gonna say, when I saw Kenya. Kenya went to go visit over at Drew's house. And with all the drama that has gone on, I was like, oh yeah, Kenya is gonna be here, I guess, for a couple few episodes.
Yeah, I was hearing people saying like it was weird seeing Kenya and she didn't have any confessionals and all that. I really didn't pay no mind that she didn't have no confessionals. I was more into the story.
I don't think she needed one, honestly. I feel like this episode was definitely about us getting to know these
The
new
new girl.
people. Even though we
Right.
know Shamia, we didn't know her like this, so we got to see her in a completely different light because she's
Mm-hmm.
been, in Portia's shadow this whole time. Which I mean, obviously, she wasn't a peach holder; she was just a
Right.
friend of. So that part makes sense. Um, yeah, I don't think Kenya needed a confessional.
I didn't either. I didn't. It didn't bother me at all. I know a lot of people had mentioned it. I was like, it
Mm,
did. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't
I
either.
was trying to figure out these other chicks.
Well, they're to be figured out. Um, Kenya came over here to visit Drew. I'm like Brooklyn. Brooklyn is apprehensive. She's a little bit like she's not sure whether she wants to go over there or not. And I'm like, I feel you, Brooklyn. You don't
She's
when
like,
kids
Mom, why do we have to go hang with those girls?
that's what it was giving.
It's and,
Um,
and it's weird because um, if Candy was there, she would never be over there with her.
no,
She
and
wouldn't.
Brooklyn and what's her name? Blaze.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Brooklyn and Blaze play with each other like they have they hug each other, and you can tell
right,
Brooklyn is outside of her element.
right.
Um, Drew is allegedly going through a divorce with Ralph Child. She said the man lives in the basement and she's not allowed to go over there without any permission.
That's where he needs to be, in the basement. That's exactly where he needs to be.
I would pack my things and go before I live like that. These are
He
not
wants
poor people. They have enough money to go do something else.
this boy gonna stay there because he gonna try to get his head stuck up in that camera any way he can. You know
He
he is
do.
starving for attention.
I bet he do. We
Mm-hmm.
already heard his
Mm-hmm.
voice. We didn't see him, but I bet he find his way over there.
He gonna find a way. He is not gonna let that thing go past. Mm-mm.
I could do without both of them, to be honest. But I mean, here she is. She said
And
she
we
did
need
five
her.
movies last year. Did you see any of them?
That I don't watch Tubi. Was that
Did she work?
other than that? I don't know.
I seen the one with Candy and Ty's movie. Was that
I
last
mean, we
year?
all seen that one. Did she count that one?
I don't know. She said five. Was it last year? I'm assuming it counts.
Okay, well, that's the one I saw. Kudos to you.
Listen, if you work on Tubi, then you work on Tubi. I'm not an actress, so you got to get
Hmm.
it where you can get it.
She's definitely more of an independent film girl.
Hmm.
That's what it is.
Seems like she's
And
the
ain't
same
nothing wrong
person.
with it.
No, it's
Huh?
not because
Mm-mm.
the opportunities and such. Is she an actress? I mean, that's what she said.
We ain't seen her really act since. I mean, TLC. TLC. I was gonna say, what was the one? The Game, but TLC movie, right?
Um, yeah. We didn't know her when she came over the game, but speaking of the game, she over
Didn't like
here
her.
doing music with Dennis.
That is so weird.
Girl, didn't you do that same thing with Darwin over there when you knew he was married to Melanie? Now you over here talking about Dennis. What did she say? He's her angel on earth.
That's why we didn't like you over there on the game.
I mean, since when is Dennis doing music? Dennis is as bad as Ralph over here trying to get on the show.
Absolutely. But the girls seem to enjoy Dennis, okay? And not so much Ralph, but
What
Dennis been around.
that well, Dennis is single. Ralph was not. What is that man over in New York, Harry? Where they was all everybody that had Harry over there in New York.
Yeah, right, right.
Dennis been passed around Atlanta.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With his little bitty stuff. Go on, Dennis.
Mm.
That's that Detroit pimp in him.
I'm not, I believe it. I believe it. I
Hmm.
believe there's that thing that he got that Detroit thing that yes. is different
Yep.
than Atlanta. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
Mm-mm. Look here. Do I care though? If she is messing around with Dennis, I don't. I don't.
I
I don't
don't
believe
care,
she
but I
is.
think it's
I don't
weird.
believe she is, but if she is, I really don't care, just to be honest, because it's Portia. And I like
Portia,
Portia. But
wouldn't it be
I
like
mean,
similar to the whole Fallon situation when you went over there? I mean, what's
up
good
in
for the
that
goose?
woman house, acting like you had just met that man, had been with him, like, child, please. So, I
Dennis can't
mean,
go nowhere. All these ladies gonna be like, "Hey, Dennis."
and here's the thing, what I don't understand, Portia, why do you care? We saw you act a whole fool getting ready to get married to your boy over here and still acting a fool over Dennis just single. Dennis can do what he want to do.
It's the same thing as Phaedra over here bringing Apollo to the show, but being mad when they other people bring Apollo to the show.
Stop it.
It's the same
Th-
thing.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. So she always acting like she got Dennis. I'm gonna be over here with my African king, but I got Dennis in my back pocket. He can't be with anybody, it seems like.
He
So,
may
but
look he still want to be with Portia. He over here doing things with this girl
with
Drew to get
Drew,
up under her skin. Yeah. There's no comparison. I mean, they're both D if
absolutely
that.
not.
So we got a new housewife, Kelly. Kelly is her name. She has four daughters, a 17-year-old, an 11-year-old, and twins that are 8 years old. Kelly is going through a divorce, and
Hmm.
she said it was toxic. It was so toxic that the police got involved, and
Mm,
it sounds messy. They were together for 11 years.
mm.
She has a restaurant. It's called Nana's Chicken and Waffles. She also has a syrup line, a waffle mix line. She has a cookbook, and she's introducing a mimosa mix. I wouldn't mind trying her mimosa mix.
Kelly got it going on.
Seems like
Despite all of that, you know what I'm saying?
she
Because
got
that's a bit
business.
much for me.
Mhm.
Business wise, Kelly got it going on. You know
Kelly
what I'm
also
saying?
lives in a townhouse that's like makes sense. You know what I mean? I hate it when they be
Yeah,
doing so much. That means that she's putting her money somewhere. I mean, buying
clearly her
purses,
business.
evidently.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Even with the purse thing, I heard somebody say she could have bought land. Yeah, y'all stop. It's a 17
I
year old girl.
thought
It
that
was
was
cute.
so cute.
It was
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
Stop
She
it.
just bought her a bunch of purses. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was cute. I'm
Y'all be
sorry.
so fake woke. Y'all be so fake woke. You know, she could be buying land with that. She could be investing in business, and she could probably been doing all that too.
Maybe she
But
did.
you're right. The purchase was cute. She was 17-year-old. That's what a 17-year-old wants for her birthday. Stop
And I
it.
like how she's trying to make sure that these girls get the same lifestyle that they would have gotten whether her and her husband are together or not. So
Absolutely.
good thing for Kelly that she has her own business. And if,
Hmm.
if the man was over there getting the police called on him, then, good for her for getting the hell out. 11 years seems like she put up with a lot for a long time.
Absolutely. And Shamia had her cookbook at the house.
She did. I'm gonna
So,
go
you
look.
know
I
what I'm
want to go
saying?
find the waffles.
They said the waffles was good.
Hmm.
So, like, kudos, Kelly. She about her business. I like that.
She a messy little something. So
As
Portia goes
hell.
to visit the regular Atlanta divorce lawyer that comes through for everybody's. I would love to sit down with him and get to people's business. He know all of it.
Child, he know everybody business, don't he? He was
I'm not
like, well,
mad at
last
Portia.
time, Portia, you walked away with nothing.
We're not doing that this time, Dennis. We got a prenup. I'm not mad at Portia saying she wanted to know them finances so she can make sure she can handle this business with or without him. Because when I heard Dr. Wendy and them over on Potomac saying they didn't even know how much their mortgage and where it goes to get, I was like,
That's
are you for
that's
real?
That's dumb. But evidently that's common for these type of women.
I'm not
Cause
these
you hear
type
the
of
same
women.
thing over there in Beverly Hills. Kyle the same way. She ain't
That's
got a
why they be
clue.
looking a fool.
Mm-mm-mm. You gonna
But
learn today.
I think she learned after the first time. So she made sure to have it in her prenup that if they divorce, the marital home goes to her.
Absolutely. So he bought her a new house.
Yeah.
That's not the house that Fallon was in. They was there. No.
No. Remember on
Okay.
this when Portia had her show, they went looking for houses.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So who got her house? Her mama.
Probably.
Smart move. Cause she was homeless last time, so smart move.
Mm-mm. Yeah. She's she's not coming to play no games no more. And she is
Mm-hmm.
probably like, he a scammer too. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Better get these things before it's too late. Um, these ladies with these non-existent tears in these tissues can stop. I'm like, girl, Portia's not gonna have me over here convinced that she has any type of emotional attachment to Simon, so she could cut that out with all these tears. Now, I would 100% believe she's emotionally attached to that house, but
Absolutely.
come on,
And the life that she thought that she was going to have with Simon. This girl talking about I woke up every morning trying to think of ways to please him. Girl, no you didn't. Girl, you a fool if you did,
I
but you
mean,
didn't.
come on.
But you didn't. You didn't. Stop it.
Is that
Stop
in the wife
it.
manual? Is that part of the rules and regulations and terms and conditions and things? Because I don't.
Girl, she think we believe that shit. She thinks she got boo boo the fool. She just putting it on. We don't feel sorry for you, boo boo.
At
We
all.
don't. We
I don't
don't.
feel sorry, and I hope you get the house. That's all I could put out there. And
Hey.
you can keep Dennis too, the hot dog man, because it's the hot dog is hot over there in them Atlanta streets.
Mm, real hot.
Mm. So Shamia is the queen of the episode. At least I don't know where it's going from here, but this was Shamia's episode, and she
Yes, it
meets up
was.
with the new girls over at a bar. Kelly and Britt E. Britt is a businesswoman. I don't know what that means.
What she do? Did we
Business.
get to find out? We
She does
no. So
business.
Kelly ran down the whole resume.
No,
Britt just business.
she's a former video vixen. I've never seen any of the videos that she was in, but it's possible that I did see her, but she wasn't wearing the same face that she's wearing
I was
here.
just gonna say that she had a different face then.
Come on. She's a
She said a
magazine.
lot.
She's a men's magazine model. She's been doing that since she was in high school. And I was like, girl, we're not talking about high school. How old are
Mm,
these people?
40.
Plus.
Yeah,
I feel
stop.
like Kelly looks kind of young, but her face, is really tight, so it's hard to tell. But I feel like she might be the young one.
And she said Dennis was buying her diamonds, honey, when she was in high school.
Didn't somebody else say that? No, she said she went on a date with Dennis and he brought her a diamond necklace. But didn't somebody else, like
Yeah.
when Portia first brought Dennis around, didn't somebody else say he'd be out there tricking?
Yeah, that's what he do. So, he been doing that since way back in the day. If this girl was in high school when she went on a date with him,
I
that's
don't
his
know if she
MO. So we know she ain't lying.
I
We
don't
know
know
she
if she
ain't
was in
lying.
high school when she dated him, but she definitely said she dated him. And she's
Uh,
coming, this girl Kelly. Now she coming for Portia straight out the gate. Somebody
I ain't
had to
mad
do
at
it.
her. I ain't
Somebody
mad at her.
had to
She
do it.
said what I was thinking. That's what she get for laying with that woman husband. She said what we all was thinking. Come on
Portia
now.
came over here with her tissue folded up, balled up. She didn't have a nice little corners like Candace has, but Candace also has real tears. When you got real
Sure.
tears, then you could, use the corners.
Mm.
Um, she thought she was gonna come over here and pull out the crocodile tears, and we was gonna feel so bad of the breakup of her marriage, and that's not what it is. And people said, well, if you
No.
hadn't took that lady's husband,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Portia, you had me out here. I never forget. You had me out here like that ain't what that is. That ain't, and it was. So, boom, there you go.
So, it is what it is. Like you said, Shamia over here caping for Portia. And I was like, Shamia, there's no way for you to make that right. Like, I mean, you might as well,
She had to.
she
That
did.
was her friend, and she had to
She
do.
did.
She had to defend her. You know
And
what I'm
I'm not
saying?
mad at her going back and telling it because that's what she was
Nope.
supposed to do also.
She had to. She was gonna see it, and Portia was gonna get mad because it don't take much. Look, it don't take much for Portia to get mad at Shamia, as we already know. So she had to go back and let her know that this was coming.
I mean, I feel like as a friend, I would have been real uncomfortable with that conversation, regardless to how it went down. I would have been very uncomfortable.
Hmm.
And I also would have
Hmm.
felt like I had to go back and tell my friend what was said. And I also feel like I would have needed to let this girl know I did tell her what you said. So,
She did all the right things.
did all the things she was supposed to do.
Hmm.
Britt said the street says that Dennis and Drew are dating.
She said that they was up in the club holding hands, and I believe that too. I believe he flirting and stuff with her, and she eating it up because she
And
ain't used to
she's
getting no
eating it up.
attention. I could believe that.
She from Chicago and he from Detroit, so they understand each other.
She don't really seem like Chicago though, do
Oh,
she?
at all.
No, I don't get Chicago. Like she
She's
really
like
would have to
LA.
tell us that. She's very LA. She's very LA. She's not Chicago at all. I mean, I know she technically is, but yeah, that's not the vibe.
I
That's
mean,
not the
I
vibe.
left Flint a long time ago, but I still, it's still in you. I don't know that it's ever
Yeah.
really gone.
Well, hers is gone.
Uh-huh. That sucks for her, I suppose. These streets be talking. I don't know. I feel like Dennis is gonna be on this show by any means necessary. I feel like he's doing this. Drew is doing it to get back at Ralph. Dennis is doing
Hmm.
it to get up under Portia's skin because I feel like
Hmm.
Portia can have Dennis back tomorrow if she wanted to.
Mm. I don't think so.
I do.
I think he likes being wanted by all the women.
I think he likes that too, and I think that's why it would never work with him and Portia. But I think he still has a
Hmm.
thing for Portia, though.
They have a thing for each other.
Yeah,
They do. I just
yeah.
don't think they ever will be coupled. I
It would
think I
take
think
her to get. I mean, I don't know what kind of man Portia. Where do you go from here, Portia? I don't know.
she will have to be with him with the understanding that he's gonna be with others if she would ever be with him.
You can flirt, but you can't buy no diamonds. There got to be,
He gon'
they have to have checks and
he gon'
balances.
he gonna be doing it all. He gonna be doing it all.
As long as he got
And that
money.
just have to be, yep, that's gonna have to be their understanding, or it'll never work. Mm-mm.
So Shamia has to meet up with Portia and download her on everything that these ladies said about her.
Can I say I know it's a Atlanta thing. I don't want to be in the strip club eating with the juices all around flowing. I don't. I don't.
I don't like naked people by my food
I
either. I
don't.
don't know why that's a thing.
I, it does nothing for me.
I've
And
been to
she
the
said,
strip
she
club.
no, this makes me feel better.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they be having all down to the lady pond and stuff. So I don't be down to
Yeah.
the lady pond. But I've been to strip clubs, but not like with my girlfriends. We don't just go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't
I'm
want to
not
be in the
really.
lady pond, the male pond. I don't want that thing swinging while I'm trying to eat.
I
And
don't know.
I don't
Maybe
want
it's
that
about
over there swinging while I'm
my
getting
food.
ready.
We went
Mm-mm.
to. It's called the Wing House. It's kind of like Hooters, but an off brand of Hooters. The food is definitely better than Hooters, but we went and they were having a holiday. It was during holiday time, so the girls were having a holiday contest. And normally, Hooters costumes is them little bitty pants. Same thing at
Mm-hmm.
the Wing House, but for the holiday, they had on skippier outfits, and our server came on, and she looks very cute. I'm gonna give her that. But I was like not comfortable with her titties over my wings. I was like, man, I hate it when people be too naked by my food.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
like it.
But yeah, go ahead. I know it's all Orlando thing. I am aware, but no, I pass.
Well, after Shamia told Portia what Kelly had to say, Portia has no interest in meeting Kelly, and I'm like, I get it. Like, I wouldn't like it either, but you knew you was gonna have to answer these questions. Might as well be from the new girl because none of the girls from before are gonna question her about that.
Yes, they would have. You
Kenya
don't
would
think
maybe,
Kenya
but she's
more?
not
Oh,
here.
okay. Kenya would have. Marlo's not there. Marlo would have.
Kenya's the only one.
Hell, Portia, you don't think? I mean, you don't think Candy would have? I think Candy would have.
I don't know.
Everybody who not there, everybody who not there would
They're
have.
not
Well,
there.
Kenya's there. Kenya,
She's the
it would have
only
came up.
one. But Kenya's
Yeah,
like, oh, this girl's doing it. Okay,
yeah.
I'll let
Kenya's
her
sitting back liking it. Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
Kenya said, how's your wife?
How's
How's
life?
your husband?
It's true with Portia because
You
you
ain't
don't
lying.
know.
Either way. Either way.
Now Drew's
Mm-mm.
lying stuff because you know Drew be lying.
Drew be
Kenya
lying.
asked her. She said Drew was over here with Dennis making music. Like Dennis makes music. How come he didn't make no music with Portia?
Hmm.
And she's like, I don't know. She's like, well, what did Portia say when found out that you were working with Dennis? And she said, what did she say? Kenya was like, oh, okay.
Kenya was giving her the side eye. She was like, we was all giving her the side eye. That
That's
story ain't adding up.
what.
It wasn't adding up at all.
Meanwhile, Portia at the strip club, like, what is happening? What? Who? What?
Right, right. Her face
She had to
dropped.
back her hair and everything. She is no longer a spokesperson for the naked hair.
At that moment, I believe that she really hadn't heard that because
She
her
didn't
face
know.
dropped. Yeah,
She
yeah,
said it out loud. Pick my face up off the floor. What?
yeah.
And I think it's because she's like, girl, me and Drew are cool. Like she's one of the influencers for my hair brand. Like you ain't never thought about bringing that up. Drew all in the studio, and you can see Dennis in the background walking around. What?
It
What does
ain't
he
funny
know
when the
about
rabbit
music?
got the gun. It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun. That's what happened.
That's what they
See how
say.
that feel? That's how that feel.
Mm.
And that's how that feel.
I don't know how that feels because I don't be getting down like that.
Mm-mm.
It's the day of Shamia's party. It's raining very hard. Shamia, I don't want to hear you sing no more, and I want to see you twerk no more. And I hope you got it out your system. You have a lovely voice, but I don't want every episode for you to be twerking around and singing in the elevator. And I'm
I
not
was
mad
sitting up
because you said
there.
elevator house.
I was sitting up there like, damn, she would have ate their ass up in that contest. Remember that contest they had with
With
Kenya? I
Shamia,
mean,
I mean with
yeah, it was who was it? It was Candy versus was it Drew?
no, it was
Who
the
was
girl from
singing?
Ronnie DeVoe's wife.
Yes, yes. I think she would have ate their ass up in that
They said
contest.
she used to sing with her. Like she was, Shamia is affiliated with everyone.
She is. She is.
Well, the
But
people
it was
want
a
to
bit
know.
long. That was a bit long. You didn't have to sing the whole song. That was a bit
I
long,
mean,
Shanice.
Amazing Grace and everything. Um,
He said, y'all gonna get all this talent, this house, this talent, this
all
beauty.
of it
Y'all gonna get all of this.
percolating for years. Um, Shamia, I told you had to sit down with Kelly and let her know. Like I told Portia, about our
Hmm.
conversation. Portia had already been down to the blogs all on the internet talk about the lady.
Oh, it don't bother her, but she all the way up in there. Okay.
Well, if
Mm-mm.
y'all want to know how Shamia's husband makes his money, he is not an African king. He's actually the HVAC man. So for all of y'all that feel like technical school isn't the school to make you find a millionaire husband, lie.
Mm.
Get down to the HVAC in the welding department.
I got me a
I was
technical
gonna say,
man.
ain't your man one of those?
I got me one of them men.
I ain't mad
money
at
good because you can write your own ticket and you
huh.
get a nice contract. Like he caught one of them. We chasing one of them big contracts like that. You get a
You get
contract
a
like that.
question, Mia. I'm bringing my family. We moving in.
Yeah, but I don't want one of them like that. Like not like that, like that. I'm a little older. Give me a ranch style. I don't want to climb upstairs and
I
stuff.
say that
Like,
all the time when we're looking at
yeah,
houses. I'm like, I don't want no upstairs. I want a ranch style.
yeah. Just let
Granny
that
can't
thing just
go up
go
them
through the
stairs
land.
and things.
You could twist and turn and stuff, but I don't want to go up. Mm-mm.
Um, Charles Oakley and Angela Oakley. They've been married for 8 years. I don't
Okay,
think, Angela. I don't know yet. The jury's still out. They just kind of squished her in there real fast, and
they
her
did.
edges wasn't edging. Her husband told her to go in the bathroom and get her edges together.
That was nice. You didn't want
I
your wife
like
out
his
here
hair
looking
a lot.
bad. You like his hair. I like that look on him.
Hmm. I like his
Yeah.
hair.
Him and what was the other show we was watching? Amari Stoudemire. They are gracefully looking good in their old
Aging.
age.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He must be doing some good with his money. Him and his wife have only been together for 8 years, so she got him after he was doing all his NBA shenanigans.
yeah. I don't know about her
That
yet,
Kelly
like
meet,
you
she
said.
met Cynthia. She went straight for Portia again. Kelly, she asked that question to everybody house.
Maybe this is Atlanta. I don't know if the girl is cool with Fallon. You know what I'm saying? Or
Isn't
what?
one of them her cousin? I think she's cousins. One of them is her cousin.
Well, maybe that's what it is, cause she going hard. She going hard. It's she came out the gate to come for her.
I mean, like you said, I'm not mad at it on one hand. On the other hand, she keeps saying it's a simple question, and I'm like, it's definitely not a simple question, and I don't know what you want Portia to tell you. Everybody else is like, whoo, coming in hot. Yeah, seemingly.
Her friend tried to clean it up. She's really a nice girl. Oh
Speaking of her
shoot.
friends, did Kenya shade that lady when she came in there? I felt like
I did you think so?
I couldn't tell because she
I
did say
did.
hi.
I didn't think it was too much shade. And then to me, the way the girl was telling the story with their whole valley way of telling the story, I kind of felt like Kenya was just really trying to get an understanding of what she was saying. Because she said, well, this is my second one. So your second husband, your
Okay,
second,
so not that, and I agree. I was like, she asked like you don't
yeah,
have a wedding ring, you just have on what would be considered your engagement ring. So I think, girl,
yeah,
I was asking about you're only wearing the one ring, and so then the
yeah,
started explaining it. And I was like, you're not getting what she's asking you, girl.
yeah,
No, I mean
yeah.
when she came in there, she said hi, and then Britt said hi, and she kind of swerved. You know what I'm saying? I was like, did she get
She did.
distracted by
I
Cynthia?
think she did. I think that was an easy mistake. I don't know, and I'm not like
Now Britt
Kenya
is
can
over
be
here.
shady.
Kenya, yeah, that's why I was unsure because I was like, is she being shady or I can't tell.
Yeah, I didn't, but she can be shady, but I just didn't feel shadiness at that point. You know?
Now, as far as her husband is concerned, buying all these carrots and things, Michael Cunningham, the people say they have a hard time trying to figure out what it is you do. They said you're an investor and maybe you have some money in oil, but it's really hard to pinpoint exactly where Mr. Michael Cunningham is getting his money from.
I thought he was one of us. Did anybody else think that? No, I
One
did.
of us.
I thought he was a sister.
Oh,
You didn't get that vibe from him?
I listen.
I
It's
was just
Atlanta.
like, what's going on?
I don't know.
I
You
had
did say the
watched
lady looks like a drag queen, so
And I had watched Purple Moon was on, I mean Purple Rain was on TV. And I was getting a lot of them looks that Prince was doing at
with the
the
eyeballs and
show.
things.
And I was just like, he seems like one of us. And that's what she's married to. I mean, it's Atlanta.
It's
You
Atlanta.
know,
I don't know.
so
The jury's still out on that one. I'm not sure.
yeah, just pay attention, y'all, because that's the vibe I was getting. I was like, oh, he's one of us.
I was just like, Charles Oakley came in here. We know what he does. He's a
Hmm.
basketball player. Kelly came in there and explained her finances and what she does. And then here comes Britt talking about she was in some videos and she's a businesswoman and her man is just an investor over here.
Hmm. Okay, there's
Investor, entrepreneur. Those are titles that make me feel like, okay, and I'm gonna need
like
to go.
Jennifer's husband.
He's just a scammer. He's not even an
Yeah.
intelligent scammer. I haven't heard this Michael Cunningham talk yet, but Jennifer's husband is a hot mess.
Mm, mm, mm. Well,
Uh,
we'll see. That's the two we gotta look out for. We don't know too much about them, but he's a sister to me.
I'm gonna have to be looking with completely different eyes than I was looking with the first time around. Um, Shamia gets a Rolls Royce for her birthday,
Nice.
and
Can
Portia
I have a
tries to
driver to go with
upstage
that?
her. Huh?
Can I have a driver to go with that Rolls Royce? I don't
I'm
want to
gonna need a
drive it,
driver. I'm not driving it. Yeah,
especially not in them Atlanta streets. I don't want to drive that big
she
old
probably
thing.
do. She probably
Yeah,
does.
yeah. Give me a
Um,
driver.
Portia, why is Portia that late to the party? Seemed like the party was over. They was there. It was daylight when the people came. She comes to upstage the presenting of the gift.
Can I say that the Porsche in my life that that is always late would definitely have showed up at around that time with a whole story. However,
You know Atlanta traffic, girl.
you knew Atlanta traffic. You knew if you was in Duluth, you knew how long it was gonna take you to get over there. Why are you in Duluth?
She tried to
You
make.
know,
I think she tried to make an entrance, and she tried to avoid all them questions about her divorce and things. She's
you seen that she was having her moment. You could have went over there with the girls and let her
they
have her
could,
moment.
yeah. She
Yeah,
want to be all up in the car screaming to her husband.
girl, it was too much. And Shamia looked annoyed. Like, girl,
She said,
stop it.
"Girl, we'll see. You like."
Yeah.
What did she say? She said some in her confessional had me cracking up. Shamia.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Yeah.
so everybody's sitting around, and this girl Kelly wants to confront Portia face to face about why she took that lady's husband.
Look, she ain't say it behind her back and did not say it in her face. She said, I said what I said.
And you
Gotta
still didn't
respect
answer
that.
the question.
She talking about, do I know you? You're a stranger or whatever she said. Now you done had a whole conversation down to the internet
She said,
about
"You
this
knew my
woman.
name when you was online, girl. You knew my name."
Girl, that part, that part. And then she talking about, what did she say? I don't know if she said it there or she said it on Watch What Happened Live, but she made a comment that she had been gone for 2 years, and then
Who was gone for 2 years?
Portia. Portia said something like she had been gone, and then that's what y'all want to talk about. Girl, you know that's what we gonna talk about.
Yes, this is what where we left off.
We're still in the middle of it. Like the story still continues. Yes, we're gonna talk about that. Mm-mm. It's too
I mean,
much.
I guess at this point it doesn't matter, but
We gonna bring it up. You ain't gonna get away unscathed. Like this conversation is gonna have whenever
that's
you
what
got on camera.
happened. You gonna have to just confront it.
Even if it was happily ever after, you
They
was
were still
still
gonna
gonna
ask.
have that
They were still
question.
gonna ask. Yep. Well, we're sitting in another one of Shamia's fabulous room to her house, and everybody's like having a little parlay, and they want to know, Drew, are you kicking it with Dennis? What's up with that?
And they was looking because inquiring minds wants to know. She gonna say no.
He's the angel of
She
her
gonna
life,
say no.
though. He's the complete angel of her life.
She is such so was Ralph when we first met you.
Wasn't he?
Yeah. Remember when they first came on, they was on there singing church songs, having church with her mom and everything.
Now she's showing up
Yeah.
to the party in her Victoria's Secret's bustier.
Child. Drew's so tacky.
I didn't
She
like that
just
wig.
tacky.
That was not go naked hair.
No, no. She's tacky. She's tacky. But overall, what did you think? Because I liked the first episode.
If I'm gonna rate
Now,
it,
whether
I'm gonna
we
go
keep
ahead
it
and give
up,
it a 7.
you gonna give it a 7? I give it, yeah, that sound about right. That sound about right.
You know, the
I
first
liked it.
episodes are always kind of slow. I feel like they gave us enough introduction to, because I'm like, I don't know who these ladies are. I'm not doing no research, so I guess I'll just see, when I get here.
I did, however, I did want to know how much Shamia's husband made. I did look that up last night, and they said 175 million. I said, Lord, go ahead, Shamia. And she made like 12 million on her own.
Clearly, he's an investor. I like that though.
Hmm.
Like Shamia's like not just a
Hmm.
housewife. She's doing her own thing. But I was like, this the stuff that y'all be talking about. Everybody's talking about the opulence that they want to go along with their housewives. And I feel like I
That
see
did
it.
it.
I feel
That
like I
did
see
it.
it.
And it was right there all along, and we were just bypassing it.
So I'm gonna see what is it? Nana's chicken and waffles. Let's see. Nana's chicken and waffles, Atlanta.
Look up her little
Let's see
her
the
cookbook.
reviews. She got a
What they say?
4.2. That's okay. It's a
The people
dinner.
say it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, the reviews. Oops, somebody has a 1 star.
That was
It's
that
always
was
one.
Portia.
It's
That
always
was
one.
Portia.
Portia
That
did
was
it.
Portia. Oh, hey, sir.
I mean, she got a 4.2. That's not bad. We could work on them stars a little bit, but now that she's over here, I'm having a feeling her business is gonna be definitely everything, the cookbooks, everything. People are gonna want to know what you got going on. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah. So they back, and we'll be back over here live on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Uh,
Monday.
anything else for the people, T?
That's all that I have.
That's it, y'all.
I'm here. I like coming to visit and stopping by in my busy life.
She has a busy life. Her son is a football player. He's very, very important and very busy. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm glad that we have this day at least back. So
Yes. Yes.
this is actually my second live.
All
I
right.
did
You
one
busy for
earlier,
today?
and I'm really glad I don't have to go edit this later. So y'all like the video, subscribe to my
Like it.
channel, and we'll be back
Mm-hmm.
next
Bye.
week. Bye, y'all.
See you next week.